Welcome to Class 4 in the Pursuit of Excellence. This is where we kind of wrap up this discussion, and this is really foundational to make sure we're on a lifelong journey in the pursuit of excellence. The first one might be a shocker to you, or maybe it's the first time you've even heard it, but I need you to embrace this and be aware of it. Number one, dreams change. Now, we start out this discussion in class number 1 asking the question, is your dream worth fighting for? Now I'm telling you, dreams change. You know, ladies and gentlemen, as we go through this journey in life, we're exposed to different environments, different experiences, different people. All of those shape the way we see this world. And the way we see this world very much filters what we want back out of it. So it kind of is natural and very much understandable why our dreams may and likely change over time. What you found exciting and as a driver when maybe you're in your 20s, maybe is much different in your 30s and 40s and 50s. And it's okay. This is the key takeaway here. Dreams change and it's okay. It's totally okay to create a whole new dream. Now that you have all this new life experience underneath your belt, now that you have all these new inputs and insights, different understandings, it makes sense that there should be a different dream on the horizon. So don't feel like you're quitting or giving up or going backwards. That's part of the normal process. Number 2, courage matters. Now hear me out here, right? And this is an important one. Oftentimes, as we try to do new things, big things, different things, we run into challenges because we're so predisposed to change. Now, let's follow the path. In order to have something new or different, something has to change. Like we need to grow, right? But we're of the belief at a very subconscious level that all change goes from good to bad. We automatically assume that to be true. And then the fears of the unknown, which is where all fears originate in the unknown, right? Pop up the fear of loss, fear of judgment, fear of failure. All these things start becoming overwhelming. And this is where courage matters. We have to be able to lean into that pain, lean into that fear, step into that darkness, or we'll never reveal the things that we need to know in the moment. See, we sit back here and all right, do we know this? And do we have this? Are we fully prepared? Do we have all the answers before we go forward? And the truth is, you don't and you won't and you can't. The answers you need the most, the ones you seek the deepest, the ones you desire at the most fundamental level are only available once you step into that space of the unknown. And that's where fear is real. Now, courage is not fearless. Let's appreciate this. Courage is acting in the face of fear. Be okay with it. Reclaim your relationship with fear. Redefine what fear is. What if we saw fear as opportunity? Risk, but opportunity. And opportunity could not exist without fear. Now as fear rises up, we know, all right, there's opportunity around. Batter up. Let's start leaning into it. And in the process, I call this discovery, of you going first, you stepping in, you'll start to get back from the universe the exact answers that you wanted in the first place. We just got to be able to listen, willing to listen to those answers, and they'll come exactly when we need them. Trust the process. Courage matters. And the third one, last and final, but certainly not the least important, is grit is good. As a matter of fact, grit is awesome. Now, entrepreneurs are gritty, make no mistake. Business owners, you and I, are gritty. But what is grit, right? That is your willingness just to get dirty, get bloody, throw down, do whatever in order to get to the next level, in order to pursue that next thing that we're trying to pursue, where we'll ignore even the closest people around us that are naysayers, and we'll do it anyways. We'll get knocked down, we'll get back up. We'll get knocked down, we'll get back up, and we'll always get up one more time than we get knocked down. That's grit. And without grit, ladies and gentlemen, you will not survive this journey. Without grit, the pursuit of excellence is not in your cards. Grit is necessary. Now, is grit the norm? No. There's a time and a place. It's like a season, right? Where we got to get really gritty. There's other times when we get to ride up out of that valley and we're back up on the peak and sun's shining and everything's dandy. That's great. But there's a time and a place where we have to get very, very gritty, and it matters.